Hello guys, what's going on? If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. We have some lineups to build on Sorare, and we'll be doing some pooky stuff as well. First time chat and posting your Sorare username here. Who have we got in here today? Hello to Twitch Gaming. And Joe Ho. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why we have your Sorare manager name. Not sure what we're supposed to do with that, really. How's everyone feeling about the midweek? You could have. You could have. But yeah, I like that you took mercy. Let's wait for more people to come in. I don't actually know. This is the first time that I've really jumped onto Twitch today. So I don't know. It was fine for me, my side. So I don't see any issues at all. My side, thankfully. Might just be a Twitch thing, yeah. Could be. Is this stream bugging for you? This stream's running fine for you, right? If it isn't, or if there's some issues, then please let me know. But hopefully it runs nice and fine today. How's everyone feeling about the midweek? You don't know where you should play your players. What players do you have? And how many lineups are you planning on entering? Maybe we can help you. I've also got the throw your hat in the ring. That is open. So that free tip scout, as usual, on a Tuesday is available to cash in and redeem. Planning to play 4. I have a full Palmeiras collection. Okay. So you should be playing the full Palmeiras stack then. I think Palmeiras had an okay-ish kind of fixture, no? Like in the midweek. They're at home, right? Yeah, I mean, Liverpool Montevideo's not super easy, but at home, the champions of Brazil, they should do well there. So I think for the Palmeiras team that you've got, you probably want to be running that stack in. A lot of it depends on how many users have entered like a competition as well. But for me, I'd probably be thinking about All-Star, or if you could do it, I don't know if you could actually. I don't know if Palmeiras have, or if you've got a player that has an L15 of 40 or below, but maybe the Continental Knights as well. This is slightly, ever so slightly, the limited competition. It's ever so slightly over the optimal number of entries that you'd want, with there being 800 card rewards in there. You know what I wish they'd done here? It's only really just occurred to me. What I wish that they'd done is that rather than you having to click in to see how many cards are in there, why can they not just put the number of cards here? So at a glance, you can see that there is $1,000 to be won in here. There's 800 cards to be won in here. And then there's X amount of boxes in here. That'd make things so much more easier. Because I think a lot of managers are just really concerned with like how many card rewards are there in there versus how many number of managers are playing in it, right? And of course, we already get, like they're already doing it. Look, they're partially doing it by giving you the value or the prize pool in cash. I don't understand why they can't say, here, give a number. So here, just put 800, because there's 800 cards to be won. And then there's what? There's 1,500 boxes to be won. So just put 1,500 there. Really, they really should do that. Rather than having to go into, like to click in, like you can look at this here. How many card rewards are there in the rare Continental Knights? Okay, yeah, I can see the number. There's X amount, but you can't see the number. You've got to click in and then scroll down. It's a little bit unnecessary, really. So hopefully they change that. Yeah, soon. I might even drop them a message about that in the feedback group. Because maybe, as I say, it's only just occurred to me, maybe they haven't even had that feedback yet, but you'd like to think that someone would have said, you know what, it's a little bit of a pain not being able to see at a glance here what is available. I have to click into every competition to see. It's just extra clicks that aren't really needed. But yeah, for Continental Knights Rare, there's only 400 card rewards to be won. There's 2,491, so it's actually pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you what scarcity do you have them in? Limited or rare? You've got them in limited. Okay. So maybe, to be honest with you, maybe playing them in Continental Knights is not the one. Because first of all, you'll need to have a player that has an L15 of 40 or below. And then with there being 10,831 entries in here and only 800 card rewards, it's a little bit too packed and competitive now. Maybe it's better to focus on All-Star, where there's 1,500 cards, but there's only 8,844. So you have a much better chance of winning a card in here than you do in the Continental Knights. So probably your Palmeiras collection needs to go in here. I saw a tweet today about potential boosts being in the code and probably coming to football. We have the same in MLB. Not sure what to think about it. Potential boost being in the code. I don't think I follow. You mean like boost to a score? So like almost like consumables or items that you can use to kind of say, okay, give this player a boost to their scoring for the game week. Is that what you mean? Twitch gaming? Because that, if that is something that is true, that would probably be, for me, something I wouldn't like. If I'm honest with you. You can boost one player in MLB with an extra 5% per game week. It costs 100 SO coins. It's in the coding, but obviously doesn't mean it's coming. I'm pretty sure it means it's coming, yeah. I feel like if they've done it in MLB, then they'll likely port it over to football. It's not too bad. It's not, I mean, if they'd done it like that, where you could like boost one player an extra 5%, and it costs you some SO coins, then it's not as bad as what I thought it could be. Because what I wouldn't want it to be where you can boost your players, but you have to almost pay to get additional boosts, right? I don't want it to be pay to win, but if it's like you're earning the coins and then you just use those coins for the boost, then okay, that's fine. Don't necessarily mind it too much, but yeah, I think I would just prefer, hopefully it doesn't come to the game anytime soon, the football side. I think I would just prefer for Sorare to get the core game fine and refined before they start then trying to add new things in, you know? So hopefully, yeah, it doesn't come anytime soon. Hello to Arthur. How you doing, Arthur? You have a running stomach. Oh my God. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear that. So you're going to be what? In and out of the stream? I honestly didn't know that they'd done that on MLB. Just shows you how little interest I've taken in MLB. Well, how long has that been in the game for? I don't even remember seeing that announced anywhere on Sorare. Is it a new thing, or has it been like in the game for a while now? Started to follow this guy on Twitter because it looks like he has some good information about Tigres. So if you own a Tigres stack or a collection, it's probably worth following Palo Maldonado because he's posted, I think it was this morning, quite an interesting observation about Tigres, how they trained, the players they used to train, who's out with suspension and injury, and what he expects the lineup to be. And so at the moment, we've gone with Rodriguez, Samir, Angelo, Pizarro, and Gignac, and that's kind of what he expects the lineup to be. Interesting. So that is exactly what the tool has picked as well, apart from it's going with Gignac as the captain. I would like to, in a way, do Gignac as the captain, but I think if you captain him, you are expecting him to get more than one goal. And I'm not sure against Columbus Crew how many they can score and whether he can score more than one. So I think we'll instead go with Pizarro, who's a midfielder card, but actually plays as a centre back. And he tends to get involved quite a lot in defensive duties, defensive actions. It's got a good ceiling as well. A very good AA of 17.2 in his home games over the last 15. So I think we're going to go with him. Where's everyone else in the chat? We don't have a lot of numbers in it right now. It's on MLB since the start of Sorare MLB. You get asked if you want to boost a player when you're ready to submit a lineup. Send you a picture of how it looks on Twitter. Thanks, man. Yeah, I honestly didn't know that. It's kind of interesting. Is it well received in the MLB community? Do they like to use it, or are there people that are not in favor of it? Like, are the majority of people liking it? That's what I'm asking. No one really talks about it. I don't think people have an issue with it being there. MLB scoring is very different to football and NBA. Yeah, I know that it's very different. Yeah. Okay. We were kind of looking at Jose Quintero, how he's probably out for a while, which is a shame. Imagine if he plays this midweek now. I'm going to be pretty annoyed, but I don't think he will. I think his ankle injury is pretty bad. So yeah, we're going to run with Luke Thomas here. We couldn't do it anyway, even if we wanted to do this team. We couldn't do it now. Put Quintero in. We wouldn't be able to do it in Cap 240 anyway. So let's run with it. Yeah, so Lucero, 80%, which is kind of what I expected. I expected him to be starting. Hopefully he does. And then Pochettino at 60%. You can still play 240. Not sure if you want to play until August. I have 22 euros on my account at the moment from players I've sold. Why are you not sure you want to play it still? I think if it's available until August, you probably should try and play it as much as you can. Yeah, RotoWire is another. Yeah, they do the lineup predictions. RotoWire, and they're pretty good. Quintero at 70%. Okay, so that throws a lot of things into question. Why is Quintero now at 70%? We read yesterday that he could be out for a month. Oh God. I was worried that this could happen. I almost didn't want to see Quintero at all. I don't think we are still going to play him. I don't know how much I trust to that. If he does play, great, because then we can use him for the weekend, hopefully. We won't be able to use him in Cap 240, but we would have to take this team out and probably play an all-star. But nah, I don't think I want to do that. I mean, this guy, Sorare America's pretty good, but it's curious as to why he's doing that. I mean, maybe he has some information, right, that says that Quintero is going to be fine, but yeah, and this is the probable 11 where Michael Hoyos is expected to start, which is what we were thinking for Hoyos at home. Okay. I didn't look at it yesterday, actually. It could have been 70%. I'm just surprised that he's 70%, really, because I thought his ankle injury was, like, a lot worse than just missing one game. I don't think we're not going to take the risk, though. What we could do, in fact, what we will do, we'll probably play Pereira here still, so that we've got a player with a good AA or ability to hit good AA that can help us over the line for 240 or 270, sorry, but in cap 240. So I think this is probably okay. But then what we do in All-Star is we can put Quintero in here, which is a complete throwaway team. Like that. And then we captain him? No, I don't think we captain him. So you can see we're running with 2 DMPs here. So this is just, yeah, a punty team. Gotta be honest, I do like the fact that Hoyos has... No, we can't do it. Yeah, we can't do it for that reason. That we would not get any AA from him. No, yeah, don't want to do it. Like Michael Hoyos is basically a forward, so if we took Pereira out and we put him in, we're basically going to have two forward or two scores like a forward. I don't think we want to do that. That's got to hit 270, isn't it? What do you reckon, guys? Is that team going to hit 270 in threshold? Or is everyone today? It's definitely not going to be that type of stream where I just talk consistently. I would like to talk with you guys though, so yeah, do get involved in the chat, please, if you can. What's the game you're most looking forward to, Arthur, to watch? Oh, it doesn't work, this team. Interesting. This is a really poor team. This probably won't win anything, but we'll give it a go. We'll see if we can get lucky. Kind of the same for this one. I'm not entirely sure. In fact, I don't think this will hit threshold. With the DMP goalkeeper, and then 2 players that might not even play. I might do, yeah. I might try and watch the Real City game. I think that's a really good one. I've probably got to record a video tonight, so I don't know if we'll be able to watch the whole thing. Because I'll be doing a recording of the reward that we'll be opening today. Rewards video. Don't forget your academy teams as well, guys. There we go. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Yeah, all sorted. Okay, I think we're good. Hello to Manjit. How you doing, man? Yeah, we're good. We've got 12.2 Matic, which is about £9, and then 692.2 POC to claim from Pooky. Don't forget that there is a new supply drop happening later today. So in 5 hours' time, you can get your hands on new Pookie balls and also new sticker packs as well. And every single one of those items has a 20% discount. So get them cheaper, and then you can sell them back to Pookie in a few months' time for full value. Hello to Big Merc. How you doing, man? I'm doing well. I'm sad because the MLS Special Weekly is over. In the first week, I won $50, and now in the last one, I won another $8. Wow. You really took advantage of it then. You've really done well. I'm sad because we didn't win anything from it. I wanted us to win something for it, for the community. We didn't win anything. We had 2 game weeks where we looked like we were going to win something, and then Sporting KZ just imploded. So delighted for you, man, that you won something. Just really gutted for us that we didn't get anything from it. I wish that it had gone on for longer than 3 game weeks, though, no? I feel like 3 game weeks was a little bit too short. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that, actually, yeah. When I logged into the game yesterday, it immediately popped up. And I've said that I don't want to spend any more in the game, even though I think it's a good game to spend in, right? And you guys know I've spent a bit in it. I was like, I don't really want to spend more in the game. And then I saw that pack come up, that offer, and I was like, oh, $1.99 for that pack is actually really good, but I didn't spend it. I controlled myself. I didn't buy it, although I was very tempted to. I've not really been playing it enough, NFL Rivals. I need to try and get back on it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not today. Yeah, but I need to try and play it. In relation to the energy you get when buying a Pokeball, do you get more energy buying a common ball or rare ball? A rare one. You get more buying a rare. What's your power now, Twitch Gaming, for your team? I bet you've got a much stronger team than I have now. $2,151. I think you've got more power than me, yeah. I think I have like 2,148 or something. So you're creeping past me now, man. I got to put the time in and start catching up. Let me show you guys how the community done with predictions this week. We had a total of, how many did we have? We had a total of 10 predictions done from the community, and unfortunately, no prediction was 100% correct, which means that we cannot give away a limited card this week. Really unfortunate. It needs to be 100% correct for us to give a limited card away. So we're going to clear the board and we're going to start again. So if you have predictions that you want to do, if you want to jump in this throw your hat in the ring, then redeem the coupon and I'll add you onto the list where you have a chance to win a limited card. Wow. Okay, with the discount, the starter packs now for the stickers are 8.8 Matic. Wow, it's really good. Yeah, just looking at it now, because I was like, well, how much is the starter pack now? It's 8.8. It's the cheapest it's ever been. So yeah, definitely going to buy one of those later on today. What about you? You going to buy one, Twitch? Hello to Bodgy. How you doing, man? You all set for the midweek game week now? And if you are, where are you playing your teams? Where are you going with your lineups this midweek? Are you saving up for a common? What Pokeball are you saving up for? Also, I need to mention something, because yesterday I was under the impression that you would get your energy valued as well. Now you do, but you only get the energy that you've bought. It's quite an important distinction here, because in the blog, it talks about how you get your energy valued at the primary marketplace cost, right? So one energy is 3.23 Matic, which is about $3. And so what we were thinking was that the 100 energy you already get in the game, if you just ignore that, and then whatever energy you've got on top of that is then going to be valued and essentially you're going to be credited for it. That is not the case, actually. I spoke with Pooky and I wanted to confirm whether that was the case or not. And they said, no, it's not quite that. what it is that you, any energy that you've bought like individually here, that energy will be credited. But any energy that you've got in your total from Pokeballs and stickers and all that, that is not credited. Okay, so it's just the energy that you buy here. So if you bought 10 energy, you're going to be credited $30 back for it. I thought it was just important to mention that. We're so close to ascending. Guys, look, we are 2 levels away. Well, technically 1 level and a bit away from ascending. I have 2 Continental Knights, All-Star and Under 23 team. Which one are you banking on the most, Bodgy, to bring home the bacon? And you got a 3 tier 3 limiteds and a tier 3 rare plus threshold. That is a good game week. Yeah, well done, man. That's really good. Especially the tier 3 rare. We've got a tier 3 rare ourselves, and I can't wait to open it. In fact, is it still a tier 3? Hopefully it is, right? It is, but yeah, we've held on to it. Tier 3. It's a bottom end tier 3. So I'm not sure how good it's actually going to be, but it's a tier 3. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Ultimate Champions. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Let's do that now. Cool. We don't have enough of the coins to buy a pack. Okay, so we can play Alfie May. And probably Knibs as well. Wow. Jed Wallace has a very good game. The problem with him is that he's not very consistent, but honestly, he should score really well here against Rotherham, who are down. Very tempted to throw him in. In fact, I think we will. It's too good a fixture not to. Hold on a minute. Okay. Hello to Pangelino. How you doing, man? Hmm. All right, that's done. We'll do some autofill tournaments as well. I love this autofill feature on Ultimate Champions. Just makes things so much easier. Saves so much time. All right, cool. Excuse me. Thursday, you will go to Leverkusen versus West Ham with my buddy. Oh, cool. That's going to be a good game. Yeah, over 2.5 game, that one. So lots of goals there. It's going to be interesting to see how West Ham handle Bayer Leverkusen, because West Ham are quite attacking. They're not really a defensive team. So I think it's going to be quite open. It's not a bad team. It's pretty good. Cool. Also, some ex-Lev players with Diaby and Leon Bailey. What do you mean? They're Aston Villa, though. No, we're talking about West Ham. Is there any challenge today? Is there any rivals challenge at all? This is kind of the thing that I was mentioning yesterday, how you need to be able to see it in rivals. What is today's challenge, if there is a challenge, right? To win tickets and whatnot. You can't see it in the game. Which I think it needs to change. It can't be like that. Is it Real versus City? Yeah, the Dortmund one is tomorrow, right? So there's a one for Dortmund tomorrow, but today it's Real City, is it? Like, what is it? Like this. No, I don't want to complain too much, right? But this is a real basic where this is an event, right? This is a game event, but you can't see any details of the game event in the game. Mind blowing. That, you know, if you came onto Sorare today, you wouldn't have a clue that there is something to win in here. They've got to do better than that. Is that the link? Is it? Okay, thank you, man. And, you know, to be honest with you, we're not talking about anything too complicated here. We are talking about the basics, really. Okay, thank you for providing the link. Best time to be a football fan. When was this posted? Okay. Let's write them as well. Hello to SKPR. All right, so European Knights are back. All-out attack challenge on Sorare Rivals reached the highest threshold during Real Madrid, Man City, and Arsenal Bayern games for a chance to win a limited card. Stands for Skipper. Okay, cool, man. Thank you. Hello to Skipper. So reach the highest threshold for the all-out attack tactic for a chance to win. Okay, cool. Pretty simple. So we need to put a team out for this one, and then for Arsenal, Bayern, we need to put the tactic as all-out attack, and we just need to hit the highest threshold bonus points, which is 40. So let's put a team together for it. Edison's at 55. Okay, cool. I wanted to know what was going on there. So we'll throw Edison in, and then we can change it, obviously, when the lineups are announced, right? I think I'm going to go full Man City here. Bit risky. But let's do defensively. I mean, Diaz is a beast, but Diaz is only 59. Wow. It's actually pretty good. For Diaz, 59. Right, this is where it gets tricky now, isn't it? So De Bruyne at 68 is really good. Rodri at 80 is absolutely mental. We'll do Haaland. Then we'll do De Bruyne. And then we have, oh, look, we've got 73. So we don't actually have enough for Rodri. That's a bit of a shame. How would we better do it if we could put Rodri in there? Rodri at 80 is mental. We'd have to take Diaz out. But then, yeah, we couldn't really do it. 80 is insane. If you play all-out attack, you win another track instead of Rodri. Yeah, I could do that. I'm also thinking I could just throw in, look, I can actually afford Bellingham. So I'm thinking I throw Bellingham in as the extra because it's freaking Bellingham, right? So we could just throw Bellingham in like that, and then it's solved. Then it's not full Man City, but it's Bellingham. So I think that's what I'll probably do. Something like that. How can I find you to send a rivals challenge? Good question. Very good question. Is that another shortcoming of the game? You probably have to add me you have to add me. So if you just typed in my name, like Free Tip Scout, like that, and then you just started to follow me. So then just follow me, and then I should then come up in your rivals dashboard as someone then that you can challenge, right? Or you might also, let's do it. You might even be able to add, like challenge somebody here. I think you can, right? We don't play this game mode because I just think it's really poor. So I'm not super familiar with it. But let's do it now. Continue. Then we're going to put the captaincy on. I think I'll put the captaincy on Bellingham actually. Then do continue. And then do all out attack. It is that one, isn't it? Yeah, all out attack. Okay, and then continue. And then continue. Right, and then here. Yeah. So you need to add me, you need to add me first. Make sure you follow me. And then once you followed me, then you can just type my name in and you'll be able to find me. All right, so that's done. And let's do the other one. I'm actually going for Bayern this time. Yeah, we're going to do Bayern here. So Neuer. Kimmich we're going to go for. Harry Kane, obviously. Musiala. Oh, if we do Musiala, we've only got 41. Okay. So maybe we don't do that. I think because this is going to have goals, we maybe need to focus on attackers here. So who can we put in as the extra? So Saka 62, Odegaard 65. Havertz at 48 is pretty good at the moment. He's in good form too, Havertz, isn't he? Look at that. He'd probably love to score against a German club too. We've done Havertz there. Then we have 58, which then actually enables us to do someone like Alphonso Davies if we wanted to. Let's do that for now. Done. Yeah, he's right back, isn't he? But, like we've just done this here, right? And we've just done the 2 games. And this is why I don't actually play Sorare Rivals, because that was really boring for me. That was not fun. That was not exciting. It doesn't grab me at all, this game mode. I just feel like I'm going through the motions when I do it, which is what I was doing then. Yeah, it's not bad. I'll probably make a few changes when the lineups are announced later, but I think to start with, that's pretty good. That'll do. All right, let's take a quick 5-minute break here. I'll be back in a bit. So don't go anywhere. All right, we're back, guys. Skipper says when you start opening boxes, it changes everything. It doesn't change anything at all, man, on Rivals. Not for me. Opening boxes to win tickets to then go and spend tickets to go and win tickets is just is atrocious. So it doesn't do it for me, man. Yeah, I think if the game was actually quite exciting, then yeah, I wouldn't mind too much about the boxes. But yeah, opening the boxes does not do anything for me just to win tickets. So yeah, you can win cards, but you don't really win cards too often. The percentages are heavily weighted towards the tickets. So yeah, don't worry, man. We're not new to this game at all. We've been playing this game for a while now. What do you think is the best team for Continental Knights? Fortaleza. Fortaleza. Yeah. All right, we've got about 1 hour and 40 minutes until the start of the game week. So I've opened up some free Scout Fund coupons, but our lineups are done. We're good to go for Sorare. Yeah, why am I going back into Rivals? Don't want to go back into Rivals. What we could do, actually, is we could probably get a head start, a slight head start on lineup building for the weekend. Yeah, me too. Yeah, they're quite chill, aren't they? The midweek game weeks. There's not as much of a panic as the weekend ones. There's this for this weekend. There's the Liverpool Special Weekly. Now I'm not playing it because I don't own any Liverpool cards, but I think if you are a Liverpool fan, or even if you just have a couple of Liverpool cards, then this is a great competition to get involved in because you will get a once in a lifetime experience if you can do really well in it. And what that means is that you'll actually get to go and play at Anfield, which is an experience which many people don't get. Funny enough, I did actually get invited to go and play at Anfield last year through Sorare, but unfortunately I couldn't make it, which I was really gutted about. I could have been there and I could have been playing. I'm not a Liverpool fan. I would have probably turned up with a Man United shirt and scored with a Man United shirt because I'm a big fan. But yeah, I'm not going to be playing in it because I don't have any cards, but it's well worth playing. Do you think Galhardo gets any minutes for Fortaleza? Yeah, I think he comes off the bench, yeah. I don't actually... Why have we entered this team into here? Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. This is where it gets interesting. I want to enter this team into in-season Division 5. But we're in Division 4. And we're going to get relegated into Division 5, right? But, yeah, we will. Hold on. Or will we? Yeah. So this in-season Team C is actually going to be in Division 5. So if we line up build in Division 4 here, this is going to be basically Division 5. And this is why the system that Sorare have is so confusing and not very user-friendly. Because you'd be looking at the next game week thinking, okay, I've been relegated. I need to line up build in Division 5, but actually you line up build in Division 4 with Team C, and it just automatically drops down into Division 5. So, but it's not very good at showing you that. So almost what it should be saying here is that this is Division 4, that's actually going to be Division 5. So we'll be relegated. Some kind of visual or text indicator to tell people that this is actually not going to be Div 4, it's going to be Div 5. So we've line up built in the right division here. Okay. And then what we need to do is we need to put a Division 5 in-season team into Champion, which is going to be a throwaway one. Issa Kabor won't actually be able to play because he's on loan from Man City. So, yeah, I wonder if we can just throw somebody else in here, like Ivan Audets, for example. Not that it really matters, but yeah, we might as well put someone in we know is probably going to get minutes over someone that isn't going to get minutes at all. And then at the moment we have this team in Challenger and we've got a team in Contender. But most likely what I'll be doing is I won't be adding those teams in. Well, hold on a minute. If we do game week 4, 6, 7, and then let's do it here so we can then work out what our teams are actually going to be for Contender and Challenger. If we do them at all, it's unlikely we do them because we'll probably end up playing most of our teams in the legacy mode still. Oh, that's horrible. So probably Kofi or Threshold. Where do you find it? You've got to go to April the 12th to the 16th. and it's at the top. So not the next game week, because this is the next game week, which starts in an hour, but this one here, because this is the weekend game week. Okay, Grigich is actually pretty good here. We've also got Montiero, which we could pair up with Pappy. Could we do it? We put Montiero in there. Then we have 95. And then Pappy is 54. That then only gives us 41. Oh my God. Which allows us to play Frank Bolly, which is great. Wow. Oh, but hold on a minute. Hold on. We need to change this here, because this is not showing us what the... Yeah, it's not showing us what the average is going to be. So now if we do that again, it's going to be a little bit different. $54. That's not changed it. I mean, if we can do that team, then we will do it. Just, I'm surprised that we can do it. Wow. Hanson at 34 was really good. What do I think of Corinthians? Good team. Yeah, good team. Good players in there. Not as good as they used to be a few years back, I think, but still pretty useful. Some okay scorers in the game as well in Sorare. Hmm. Okay. So what we could do here, could probably play Benitez in there, which then means that we play Carlos Garces in here, and then we have 48 for the midfielder, which means we can then play Hoyos. Oh, this is perfect. Then if we do All-Star Rare, where we're probably going to want to play Dominguez in there. Let's assume that Quintero's back. Vega's 90% to start on Play Sharper, only 48% on Sorare data. Would you play him? I'd need to look at more sources than just those two. Yeah, because there's such a discrepancy, I would do a bit more research. I wonder, we could do that. Hmm. Maybe Biaki's back. And then we could do Kadri in here instead. Let's do that for now. And then that leaves us with Cap 270. Yeah, Eli Room's going to score terrible. Okay, yeah, I think I know how this works then. So then we would have to do Slovic here. Then Smolcic. Then Salahi. Then we could do something like Zampedri. And then we have 58. Thing is, Tappy is so low at 42. Let's do that for now. And then roughly it would mean we have to put some kind of crappy team out in contender. No, challenger. Yeah, where we then go for Eli Room. Probably Boccat. Okay. Something like that. How's everybody getting on with their lineup building? We dropped a little bit to 122nd. It's actually not too bad. To start with, that's pretty good. Couple of issues to figure out, but for a first draft, it's coming together. All good. You have 3 lineups for limited continental nights and all the cat modes. Wow. You're in a good spot for the midweek then, Redor. What are you hoping to win from the midweek? Like, what's the bare minimum that you'll be happy with? Continental Nights Limited is a little bit packed now. This is very good though. Continental Nights Rare. What about Super Rare? There's 50 places that you can win a card in, and there's only 308. That's brilliant. Brilliant. 1 in 6 chance. And then here, there's 10, and there's only 42, so 1 in 4. Any predictions for the games later on? I went for 2-1 both home teams on Pooky in the Champions League. Did you? What's a 2-1 to Arsenal against Bayern, and then 2-1 for Real Madrid. If I was going to do the predictions for the Champions League today, then I would probably do something like this, actually. Probably do that. 1-1 for Real Madrid, Man City. And then for Arsenal, Bayern, I would probably do, funny enough, I would do either 2-1 Bayern or maybe 3-2. Probably something like that. Because the odds for Bayern to win are so high that that is where the value is, backing Bayern to win. We haven't had any throw your hat in the rings yet. Are we going to get any today? I think you guys pretty much know what it is now. Throw your hat in the ring. I'd love to be able to give some limited cards away. I'm actually thinking of putting a bet on Bayern as well. Because there's no way that Bayern should be the big outsiders there. Look, 4.6 for Bayern. That's too good. Look, if you look at this one here, Real Madrid to win, 2.75. Man City, 2.5. Bayern should be kind of priced like that. The fact that Bayern are at 4.6 is a madness. It's an absolute madness, really. They're getting mad disrespected. Yeah, I agree with you. Mad disrespected with that price there. I might even stick a tenner on it or something. You know what I might do? What's better, actually, is to not go for the win for Bayern, but to do a double chance here. Look, double chance, draw away 2.2. That basically means that Bayern can either draw or win, and you're then going to get odds of 2.2. Stick a 5 on it. If Bayern, as long as Bayern don't lose, you're going to win. Double your money. I'll probably do that. I can't believe that. You stick a 5 on, you get about £11 back. Look. I'm not promoting. I don't want to promote betting. But this is probably what I'm going to do. Because that's stupid. Bayern are, in my opinion, a stronger team than Arsenal. So the fact that they are priced at 4.6 is mental. They should be priced more like this here, where it's quite even, and they're not at all. And if you look at the team that they're probably going to run with, right? It's not like they're fielding a weakened team either. This is their team. They're solid. That team can beat Arsenal. And Harry Kane loves playing Arsenal. In fact, Harry Kane, there is a, I wonder if we can find it. There's a really interesting stat about Harry Kane and Arsenal goals, the Arsenal record. There we go. Here we go. From 5 hours ago, here we go. Bayern Munich striker Kane, renowned for his prolific scoring record. He thrived in encounters against Arsenal. He scored 14 goals in 19 appearances against the Gunners. He loves playing Arsenal. He loves playing against them. If you don't know why, Harry Kane, when he was a kid, he used to be an Arsenal fan. He supported Arsenal like crazy. And I think he even got rejected from Arsenal, from their academy. And then he went and joined Tottenham. So he loves to prove a point, and he's been trying to do it all throughout his career, that you rejected me, so now I'm going to just score loads of goals against you. And he does it all the time. So the fact that Kane's available, he's going up against a team that he usually scores against, it's a madness that Bayern are that price. It's a madness. And that's why on Pooky, you should be, in my opinion, backing for Arsenal to lose here. Because you'll probably never get a price like that again on Pooky, where, look, if we do 2-1 for Arsenal, it's 243, right? If you do 2-1 for Bayern, it's 421. It's a no-brainer. You go 2-1 Bayern, because that scoreline could easily happen. But I think actually what I would do is I would do that instead, which is a bit mental. But I think that Arsenal can definitely score 2 goals against Bayern at home. And we know that Bayern can definitely score 2 goals against anyone. And I would just back them to edge it in a high-scoring encounter. So I would probably do that. And of course, if it's not that, then you're still going to be backing for Bayern to win at over 2.5. So then if it was 2-1, you're still going to get probably around 200 points alone for getting it wrong, but for kind of correctly guessing over 2.5 and the away team would win. And what do you guys think the score is going to be tonight for Arsenal Bayern? (3-1 Bayern. Is that what you're going to put on Pooky? Are you doing the Champions League Twitch gaming on Pooky? 3-1 would be quite a good score. As in points to get. $467 base points alone. That's mental, isn't it? It's just, it's madness that Bayern are priced so high. You know what? Could I actually do it? I haven't even thought about the Champions League this week, right? Because all you need to do is you need to have 40 points available to play it this week. Only 40. Because then it goes into the next game week. And so by the time it happens next week, you've already got your new energy. I haven't even thought about that. Could we do it? Oh, hold on. Hold on a minute. If we spend 40 in here, we're going to have 138. And that is literally going to be 2 energy short of being able to fully predict in the USA League. Oh my God. So maybe what I'll do, I don't want to do it, but maybe what I'll do, well, we need to, okay, so we need to upgrade these. If we upgrade these, we might actually be able to get another 2 energy. We need to get to 180. And maybe we need to ascend as well, perhaps. I don't know. I think if we can get to 180 energy, I will play it. Because we can. And I'll probably end up doing my 3-2 prediction. Yeah, you can probably do it. That's what I'm just realizing, Twitch gaming. you could probably do it if you carry some energy over, yeah. Let's level this one up to 31. Please give us an extra 1 energy here. Even if it gave us an extra 1, I could then go and spend $3 to go and buy an extra 1 because I know that in a few months' time, that's going to be refunded to me. Please take this from 178 to 179. Oh, it didn't. It didn't, you know. So maybe we need to do an ascension here. We've got 2-0. Which one do we want to ascend here? Colorado. I feel like the clubs are not that important anymore as stickers because you're going to get them anyway on the league pass. So maybe we need to look at ascending this one, the 2-0. Two max level stickers identical, but we don't have, we can't put that in, can we? No, we can't. Yeah. Because it's not identical. It's a bit annoying. So what we would probably need to do is 1 max level sticker and then 5 stickers. Or we do 3 max level stickers. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I don't necessarily mind doing this one though. Here we go. Colorado, I kind of want to hold on to. Lannis, I don't mind giving up. And also, funny enough, AC Milan, I don't mind giving up as well. So we then ascend this one, the 2-0. And that, by doing that, I think that will hopefully take us to the energy that we need so we can predict in the Champions League, the German League, and the USA League this week. It is going to mean that we won't be able to update any of our predictions, though. I think it's worth it. Ascend. Okay, confirm. All right, another sticker we're ascending here. Let's wait until it ascends. Okay, it should be done now. And this will hopefully give us a minimum of 180. Imagine if we do this, it doesn't give us 180. Yeah, we should go from 178 to maybe, I don't know, 184, 185 maybe? Not actually sure how many we're going to get. Hello, Tahata. How you doing, man? How did you get on the weekend with your Luton Town team? You must have won something. Two boxes? No way. Why didn't you win anything more than 2 boxes there? What happened? You put the wrong players in the wrong place. Oh, no. Because I was looking at how I done, and I thought, I wanted to ask you, you must have done just as good, if not better. Because I thought you would have played a team like this, or maybe with your Ross Barkley in the Premier League in season. It's actually mental that this team finished 28th when we had a poor score from the goalkeeper and we got our captaincy wrong. That's how almost low scoring it was in the Premier League in season this weekend. Yeah, he did, yeah. I've got a Ross Barkley now and I've got a Mengi. I picked them up. I had a credit that I needed to use from a referral, so it meant that I could get them for 50% off. So, yeah, I bought them. Come on, what's going on with this ascension? There we go. It's done. So we've just created a rare 2-0 sticker, which is lovely. Okay, there we go, 2-0. Do we still have? Don't tell me we've still got the same level of energy. Oh, we've just about done it. Look, We've got 180 now. That worked out so well. We needed to get to 180. We've done it by ascending a sticker there. Brilliant. So now what we can do is we can compete in 3 different leagues this week. We just about done it. It's a little bit lower than what I thought we'd get, but we did also, to be fair, burn 2 other max level stickers. So yeah, I guess that took away the advantage that we would have got. If we'd have burnt away the lower level ones, then we would have gone up even higher, right? But we burnt away some high level stickers that were ready to be ascended. Okay, cool. So now we can do the Champions League, which starts in 6 hours' time. And the ball that we need to use is the German League ball, because this is the one that we are now trying to get up to max level as quickly as we can. One is 252. I don't think this is going to be 2-2, but this ball is boosted for draw and over 2.5. And so even though I think that this could be 1-1, I think I want to do 2-2 because then we can get a good score from a 1-1, but also from a 2-1 either side. So it's more like a tactical prediction, this one. So we're going to do that. And then for this one here, we're going to do like 2-1 for Bayern's actually pretty good at 421. But I think we're going to go for 3-2. So if it's not 3-2 and it ends up being Bayern that win 2-1, we'll still get a decent amount of points for it. But I don't see Arsenal scoring 1. I think they could score 2 against Bayern. And I'd also kind of expect Bayern to maybe score 2 anyway. So let's do that. 3-2, Harry Kane hat-trick. There we go. And so now what did I just completely screw that up? Did I what? I think I completely screwed that up, as in I think that I was not paying attention to the maths at all, because we've got 160, but we only need... Oh, no, that's true. No, I'd done it correct. Okay, I was thinking to myself, what have I done there? But we need to go and spend another 20 in here, and we need to do it now. Otherwise, we could forget that we have 2 more games that we need to do this week. So when we spend 10 in here, 10 in here, we then have 140, and then that is exactly the amount that we need to do the USA League. So all is good. Okay. Atletico versus Dortmund. They defend very well. I'm not going to do 1-0. Let's do another 2-2. So we can cover off the 1-1 and the 2-1 either side. And then for PSG Barcelona, let's do another 3-2 here, like that. Boom. All right, lovely. 2-2s and 3-2s, but just 3-2s different ways on the second games there. And then we've got 140, which is left over to fully predict the USA League in 4 days' time. This one. There we go. 14, we have 140. It's perfect. We can't update any of our predictions this week. I fucked myself in pooky this week, needed the XP to ascend one of my balls, so used that ball instead of the best for the points, ended up 10th. But I think it's also kind of good long-term planning to be just using the balls that you need the XP for, because in the long run, that's going to help you. It's a shame for sure, because it means that you almost give up some of the earning potential for the here and now. But I think it means that you then get a better valuation. So I think it's worth it for you, man. That's what I'm going to have to start doing. So basically, once we max this ball out and then ascend these two balls, I'm then going to be using this one and then eventually that one. And then it means that our earning potential is going to be less and less whilst we use these balls that are not as strong. You went 3-2 Man City, 3-1 Bayern, 2-1 Dortmund, and 3-1 PSG. The over 2.5 party is in effect. Yeah, they're very low scoring usually. So what we decided to do, I mean, technically, what I wanted to do really is a lot of low scorers, but I just don't think it's worth it. You know, like I'd much prefer to do 2-2 here rather than a 1-1, just in case it goes to over 2.5, and then at least we get the points for over 2.5. I'm gonna miss this actually in the new format, where you can just try and be smart by covering off outcomes when you don't think necessarily that the correct score is going to happen. Because in the new format, we wouldn't be doing 2-2, most likely. In the new format, we would then probably be thinking, okay, what actually is it going to be? Because we need to try and get it right. Because then if we get it correct, we're able to win Real Madrid and Man City as the club boost, which would be insanely good. What do you think of Inter Miami for Continental Nights? Not good. Are they doing Continental Nights? Who do they have? Inter Miami. Oh, Monterrey? No. No, not at all. No. Big avoid. Actually quite happy that we were able to just spot that and get ourselves into the Champions League there. Because it's very rare that we can do three leagues in one game week, which is why the new format's going to be great. Because then we can easily do three different leagues per game week for a lot cheaper. But the way that we can do it at the moment, with the energy that we've got, is by half doing it in one game week, in 1 week, and then half doing it in the other one. That's the smart way we can get around it at the moment. Sorare have given me VIP tickets to Luton versus Brentford game. Looking forward to it. How? No way. That's amazing. That's incredible. Is it? That's. I'm gonna be screwed here, aren't I? I'm gonna be screwed. Think it's top 4. Oh, you fuck. I can't believe it. I've been one of the strongest Luton Town collectors all season. I think I was top 3, top 4 for a while. And then, yeah, missed out. Unbelievable. Top 4, not top 5. Damn. Damn. Yeah. Should be top 5. And I'm not saying that because I'm 5th, but I think top 5 makes more sense than a top 4. But congratulations to you, man, because that's Hatter there. He's top 4. He's got 980 points, so he gets tickets, which is amazing. It's a bit annoying that I didn't get any, though. Like, I literally have been collecting it from the start. Oh, well. Right. Over to you guys now. The coupons are available. Our lineups are done. Who needs help and who needs things, or who wants to talk about something? Because we are done with our lineup building for now. No Continental for me, no. I wanted to do the Continental Knights Rare, Bodgy, but we don't have a player with an L15 of 40. Yeah, everyone else we kind of have. So we were going to do Dominguez, then Quintero, then POV, Lucero, and then possibly Pochettino. But of course, we need to have someone who's 40 or below, and we just don't have anyone. Well, we have Bolivar, but he's not going to play. So yeah, I would have needed to have gone out and bought somebody. And I did go out and buy somebody, but it was more of a long-term pickup for general rather than for this specific special weekly. So I went and bought Luke Thomas for about £5.80. And with Luke Thomas, we're now going to play that team in Cap 240. Hello to Wakey. How you doing, man? Was it good, yeah? I heard that you fell asleep in the club. Fell asleep in a nightclub. That's a proper old man thing to do. If we get Southgate, will you still buy a rare collection? Probably not. No. Depends on who they get. It depends on who Southgate goes and buys, but probably not. No, I don't want Southgate. Let's not even talk about that. We can't go and get Southgate. How did you get on in the tournament, Wakey? Where did you finish? And also, did you come away with anything? Did you win anything? Any prizes? Any shirts? Any tickets or anything? You got to the semis. That's a pretty good effort. Did you score any goals on the way? You got a Brentford top. Oh, cool, man. Very cool. How many last man tackles or clearances off the line did you get, Wakey? And when can we expect the Wakey card to land on the market? I'll be buying it as long as it's 50p. That'll be a bargain. I don't think you're worth £1. I need my players with more stamina that don't fall asleep in nightclubs. So 50p, I'll give you 50p for your card. 50p is a bit too much. Are you set for the midweek as well? What teams are you entering into the midweek, Wakey? Are you doing this Continental Nights at all? I'm a bit gutted I can't do it because I would like to do it in a way, but we just don't have that L1540 player. What's the focus for you in the midweek then, Wakey? All Prem, but got Trubin in one under 23 team. Lovely. So All Star, yeah, and under 23. I actually think All Star this week looks pretty good. So in limited, we see that there's 1,500 cards, but there's only 9,900. Quite like that. And then in rare, there's 378 and there's only 2,583. So good chances to win cards in there. What's your room situation? Is this a door behind you? Yeah, that's a door behind me. Yeah, go get the kids, Wakey. We'll catch you a little bit later, hopefully. If not, then thank you for jumping in. It's always a pleasure. And yeah, you'll have to tell us more about your lively nightlife experience. I'm sure if you fell asleep in the club. Yeah, I do. What I'll probably end up doing in the background is I'll probably end up having a green screen, and then I can deck it out the way I want to with a green screen. Yeah, it's very bare at the moment, but we'll get there. Okay, so that hasn't really changed at all. Okay, good. Perfect. I'm really looking forward to this actually, seeing what we get in the tier 3. I know that you shouldn't really look at the prize pool, but I did take a little bit of a gander. I think it's such a varied pool though, the tier 3, that I could get anything. I just hope that we get somebody that is not a DNP. I don't want to win a DNP here today. But there's some good players in here. Look, we wouldn't be getting any of these guys here at the top because we're too far low down. But we just kind of scroll down a little bit. You got Rudiger in there, Guzman, Malenica. A goalkeeper would be lovely to win today, actually. Kasper Dolberg's in there. Pepe, Radlinger, Tarkovsky, Frankie Kent would be an absolute baller to win. Tapsoba. Tier 3 prize pool's pretty good. Look, Robert Taylor, Conrad Lima, Axel Dizazi, Curtis Jones, Memphis Depay, Ebby Busy, Dzeko. Really good. Like Maeda's in there. Maeda would be brilliant. Moffy would be lovely. How much is Moffy? £46. Don't think we're going to win a Moffy. I'd probably expect our tier 3 to be maybe around £30 or something. Right, guys, what's going on? What's happening? Because it's so quiet in here. There's hardly anything going on. And we've got some free Scout Fun coupons available, but they haven't even been used yet. They've been open for the last hour and a half. So I think if it doesn't get more livelier in here, I'll probably just call it a day on the stream early. Don't want to do that, but it kind of feels like it's a bit of a wait-in period for us here because we're kind of waiting for the new game week, but there's also nothing really going on the stream. What would be your 3 pickups for Man United on the transfer market? Difficult question. Difficult. Probably I would reinforce the defence, so I'd be getting some better centre-backs in there. And then I think I'd be getting a very good explosive winger. I'm not really too impressed with Anthony still. Rashford's okay, but Rashford I think needs a bit more competition. So yeah, an explosive winger. And then probably a couple of centre-backs, really. I think, well, to be fair, we also need a forward, a centre forward. Even though Rasmus Højlund has started to come through, I think he needs another centre forward to push him a bit more. So a centre forward, a winger, and a centre back. Pauletto has redeemed a pick my lineup, so we can do that. If you want to let me know what your Sorare name is, then we'll do a lineup for you, man. I'm guessing your name might be Pauletto, actually. Is this you here? If this is you, let us know. It's you, yeah? Okay. So what competition do you want us to line up, Bill, for you? For the next game week? Like, what's the competition that you are looking to enter? Continental, okay. Cool. Oh, you've got João Ricardo and Dominguez and Lunin. Oh, interesting. I think you want to be going for João here. He's just got head and shoulders the best fixture. So João Ricardo. And then ideally pairing him up with a couple of Fortaleza defenders here. So probably Tinga. Midfielder-wise, you have Tony Cruz. Okay. We need to find someone who's got an L15 of 40, right? Who's your L15 of 40, first of all? Okay. Maximiliano Salas. Really? Okay. So we have to put him in. Because he's your only player. You've got some really good players here. But there's a temptation for me to try and stack this a bit more with Fortaleza, just because their fixture's so good. But it also seems a little bit wrong, like to not play Messi, to not play Rodrigo. But I think that Lucero could actually score a couple of goals here against his opponent. So maybe what I would do is this actually. And then give the captaincy to Lucero. Which seems wrong, doesn't it? It seems strange, super strange to not play Messi. Because at the end of the day, it's Messi, right? But I think this fixture's so difficult. Monterrey are really strong. And they're very strong at home. They beat them 2-1 in the first leg. And this is a fixture where Fortaleza should technically beat them by a couple of goals here and keep a clean sheet. So that's probably what I would do. But if you didn't want to do that, you could probably do some kind of alternative where if you put Messi in, if you wanted to do that, and then you could do Cruz as well, because it's Tony Cruz at the end of the day, isn't it? So I think that's equally just as good. And then maybe the captaincy on Messi because it's Messi. All right, back in five. All right, guys, we're back again. How's everyone getting on? There's half an hour. Well, yeah, about half an hour until the game week starts. So make sure you do your last checks on your teams and you double check them, DMPs and playing status and all that sort of stuff. And also make sure that you have entered all your teams into Academy as well, which is the training. Looking forward to the weekend in general, or just looking forward to the weekend for your Sorare teams, Arthur? I also asked yesterday on a tweet where everyone wants to do the beat the base. Actually, we didn't really get much response, so why don't we do a poll right now where you guys are going to decide where we do beat the base then. And let's do some options here. And throw the Europa League in. It's kind of a shame that they don't cover the Europa Conference League as well. With the Brazilian League starting, let's throw that in the mix as well. It's always quite nice to throw, well, we done it in the French League last week, so we can't do it in the French League again. Let's put the USA League in here. And then we do, we do the German League in as well. Okay, German League, and then one more. I feel like we've not had much love for the La Liga or the Italian League recently, so why don't we do the why don't we not do it, but why don't we give an option of the Italian League as well? Or La Liga? Let's do La Liga, actually. Spanish League. And you guys are not going to get additional votes, so everybody gets one vote each. One vote each. There's no Premier League in here. So the options are going to be Europa League, Brazilian League, USA League, German League, and the Spanish League. And you guys have 1 minute to vote. So vote now. And everybody gets a vote. So whichever one gets the highest votes will be the league that we do it in. So if you want to win a sticker from me on Pooky this week, then maybe you want to win it. Maybe you feel your chances are better in one league than the other. Look at the options here and then vote on which one you would prefer to predict in to win that sticker. We have 3 votes at the moment. If we have less than 10, then we will not do it. And I'm not joking. I won't even run Beat the Base this weekend if we have less than 3 votes here. Or 10, sorry. No. We had 3 votes. There's no Beat the Base this week, guys. We won't do it. I was wondering whether we would do it anyway, because I dropped a tweet yesterday here to kind of say, where do we want to do it? And literally nobody responded. We had a couple. There's Arthur, so I like that. And obviously Sopsy, it's great. I don't have to do it, right? But the whole point is that we do it when there's an interest from the community that wants to get involved and do it, right? To win some free stuff. And if it feels like I'm almost having to beg to get people to get involved in this here where they can win free stuff, then I won't do it. So this week we won't do it. And then maybe next week there'll be a bigger interest. And if there is, then we can do it again. But there's absolutely no way I'm going to do a competition where we're getting such little interest here and it doesn't require any money or anything to get involved in it. It's completely free. Everyone can do it. And it kind of feels like at the moment I'm struggling to give this away You know, like not even give away the sticker. I'm almost struggling to get the interest here on a competition that everyone can play in for free. So we won't do it this week. We'll go again and we'll see if the interest is better next week. Yeah. Yeah. I know you want to you want to win this. To be fair, you could still win this because the owner, the guy who won it, hasn't claimed it yet. So it could very well be this sticker is available again for next week. But just a bit disappointed, really, to be honest with you guys, because you know, like I want to be giving away stickers every week. I don't need to be buying the sticker packs, but I'm buying the sticker packs so that we can give them away. But if it feels like we're doing all this and there's very little interest in it, then either we stop doing it or we just do it when there is an interest from everyone. Because, you know, it's not the sort of thing that I'm going to do when there's not enough interest, right? There's got to be the interest for it. So, yeah. No beat the base this week, unfortunately. But if we get more interest in it next week, we will definitely do it again. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? Because I know that you would absolutely love Twitch Gaming. You would love to win this sticker. I think it's a cool sticker as well. I think it looks cool and I think it would be a great one to have. But it's just a bit demoralizing for me that, you know, everyone can play this. If you're already playing Pooky, you can already take part in it. You have a chance of just winning extra stuff each week for free. And this sticker at the moment hasn't been claimed. Maybe it will be claimed, but we've just had a few instances as well where the winners aren't claiming the stickers, which kind of makes me think that they're not following what we're doing here. So, yeah. And I think I was just a little bit disappointed that the lack of real interest or response in this here, because the question was literally, where do we do it, you know? Like, where do we want to do it, guys, this week? And I know, big shout out to Arthur and Sopsy, because they kind of responded and they said, look, Bundesliga, which is good, but we need to have more interest than the two guys that we usually see in here, right? This is for the community. It's got to be the community is more than two. And again, we've done a poll here. I thought, let's do another second chance on it. We've done a poll, and the poll votes we had was 3, and it's just, it can't be like that. So, yeah, sorry guys if you were looking forward to Beat the Base, but it's got to be something that we do when there's an interest and demand for it. All right, 18 minutes until the game week starts. So, do we have, let's ask the chat here, do we have any throw your hat in the rings? Can we get started by putting some predictions together for the USA League this week? So, the throw your hat in the ring is where you tell me what game you want to predict, right? You want to do a score for, you then tell me that's the game. I then put the score in that you give me. And if you get it 100% correct, you win a limited card. Do we have any takers for throw your hat in the ring this week? Because it is very much a first come, first serve basis here. That's okay, Paoletto. That's fine. Yeah. I'm not blaming you at all, man. If you gotta go, you gotta go. So it's not on you at all. It's just a case of I don't want it to be the kind of the given that we, you know, because I've been doing this every week, that we will continue to do it every week, right? That I'll just keep handing out free stuff every week, there has to be a good demand and interest in it as well. It can't be that expectation that I'm just always going to do it. And yeah, I honestly just thought that we would have more interest in winning stickers, especially with the new update, on Pooky. The fact that if you can win a sticker, that adds to your value that you can get in August. And then you could basically win a sticker and level it up to maximum level. And then you're going to basically get more money given to you by Pooky in August. So I really thought after the update as well, in particular, there would be even more interest in winning stickers here, but just not seen it on the tweet yesterday and also on the stream here today on the poll. So yeah, it's cool. It's no skin off my back, but I just wanted you guys to have more things to win, and I want you guys to be enjoying the community initiatives we're doing. And yeah, it just feels like maybe the beat the base is just I don't know, been taken for granted a little bit. Diogo Costa, the goalkeeper, you mean? The goalkeeper? Oh, this guy. Okay, sorry, because Diogo is with an O, isn't it? Yeah, I don't like Diogo Costa. No, I talked about him yesterday. It's a no. No good. Nice one, Twitch Gaming. Yeah, nice one, man. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a shame that you can't redeem it at the moment, and it's completely not your fault at all. You know that. But I do appreciate, yeah, that you're going to throw your hat in the ring just to liven things up a little bit. So let's do it. Throw your hat in the ring. Big shout out to Twitch Gaming for this one. He's going to be the first guy to kick things off this week with the predictions in the USA League, where he has a chance to win a limited card. So, Twitch Gaming, the floor is yours. What game and what score do you want to go for this week? You might quit Sorare. Why is that, Arthur? I thought why? That's really surprising. Why? There's probably better things to spend your time on, such as, do tell us what you're thinking or spending more of your time on. You're going with New York Red Bulls versus Chicago, 3-1 for New York Red Bulls. Okay, love it, man. It's a nice one, 3-1. It's a pretty good prediction, actually. 3-1. That's what Twitch Gaming is going for. So we're going to lock that in. So 3-1. Set the prediction. Thank you very much as well. And we're going to add that into the list here. So New York Red Bulls versus Chicago. And we're going for 3-1. And it is, of course, Twitch Gaming. So if Twitch Gaming gets this 100% correct, if the score is actually 3-1, he's going to win a limited card that he gets to choose from my gallery. If my prediction is correct and the winner haven't claimed the Dortmund sticker. I mean, honestly, just want there to be a bit more liveliness, I think. I wouldn't be surprised. I reckon if I'd done it, probably people would pay attention a bit more. Do I think that Hiradaki and Moreno will play Thursday? I would probably say your best bet there is to check Bully News and play sharper. Because Bully News will probably tomorrow have a preview of who they expect to line up. So you can check it there tomorrow. Well, maybe tomorrow's going to be too late, isn't it? Right? Because you're thinking of your Sorare lineup. But yeah, I think they will. Do we have any more throw your hat in the rings at all? Yeah, he doesn't usually play, but it's quite an important game against West Ham. So I don't think they should be playing their number 2 goalkeeper. I think that's the type of game where they want to play their number 1. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch Gaming said the same. It's you definitely don't want to play your number 2 goalkeeper against West Ham because you'll probably end up losing. Any more throw your hat in the rings or any more free tip scout fun coupons? Because if not, we are going to end the stream for today. You're very welcome, JD. I don't know whether you're overreacting personally for me, Arthur, but if you find that you want to do a bit more self-improvement or a bit more time for you on things that you think will give you better growth, right? Then I think that's cool, man. Especially if you find that you're not really doing a lot for the rest of the day. If you just feel like you're almost like pissing about with the time. If you feel that your time could be better spent, what you could do is you could think, okay, I'm going to spend less time like on Sorare, for example, rather than quitting. So you could be like, well, how much time do I spend on Sorare? Maybe you spend like, I don't know, 3 hours a day on Sorare, right? You could say, well, rather than quitting, I still do Sorare, but I'm just going to limit myself to doing like an hour a day on Sorare, right? And then spending those 2 hours that I would have spent on Sorare, then putting that into more studying or learning or exercise, just other things that you think you could get like more enjoyment from, more fulfillment from. I definitely don't think you should be quitting Sorare, especially with the new format and all the new cool things that are happening. Hello to Mark as well. How's it going, Mark? I think if you just jumped in, you're probably only going to catch the last 5 minutes or so because it's been a slightly flat stream. So yeah, we're probably going to end in a minute. Yeah, I think one of the things that I found myself doing is that it's very easy to spend a lot of time on Sorare almost doing nothing, you know? like just scouring for players, but not really doing it with any kind of conviction or focus, or just, I find myself doing it where I'm almost just procrastinating. I'm just loitering, like I'm just surfing almost through Sorare, but I'm not really doing enough. I'm not really doing anything significant. And I found myself, I think it was a few days ago, I found myself on Sorare for like an hour and a half. Just, I didn't even know what I was really doing. It dawned on me after like an hour and a half. I was like, what have I actually done here? Felt like I hadn't really achieved anything, And if I'd have just set like a limit to say, just spend half an hour looking through Sorare, then I could have spent the other hour doing something better, right? More meaningful. Yeah, cool. All right. I think that's going to be it for today, guys. So thank you to everyone that jumped on today and contributed in the chat. I really appreciate it. We are going to be back tomorrow at 12, I think. I don't know. I have to see, actually. It's just been a little bit too quiet the last, or too low level, I'd say, the last 2 streams we've done. So, yeah, let me think about whether we do a stream tomorrow. Maybe we need a day off, right? And then we can come back on Thursday with a bit more energy in the streams altogether. But yeah, thank you to everyone that did jump on today. I always appreciate it. And good luck with your lineups for the midweek. Hope it works out well for you. I'll be posting a video either later today or tomorrow about my rewards that I win later today. So wish me luck on that too. And good luck with your own rewards opening later today as well from the weekend. So guys, thank you so much. And I'll catch you on the next one.